The story of the Buddha is one of great transformation and spiritual awakening. It begins with the tale of a young prince named Siddhartha Gautama, who was born into a royal family in ancient India. As a young man, Siddhartha was sheltered from the outside world and lived a life of luxury and ease. However, one day he ventured outside the palace walls and was confronted with the suffering of ordinary people. This deeply affected him, and he became determined to find a way to end human suffering. Siddhartha renounced his royal lifestyle and became a wandering ascetic, practicing different forms of meditation and self-denial. After many years of searching, he attained enlightenment under a fig tree, which came to be known as the Bodhi tree. From that point on, he was known as the Buddha, which means the awakened one. After his enlightenment, the Buddha spent the rest of his life teaching others the path to liberation from suffering. He taught that the root of suffering is desire, and that the way to end suffering is to cultivate the opposite of desire, which is non-attachment. He also taught that the mind could be trained to become more peaceful, clear, and focused through the practice of meditation. The Buddha's teachings were not limited to spiritual matters, but also included a wide range of subjects such as ethics, psychology, and social issues. His teachings were adaptable to different cultures, castes, and classes, and thus managed to attract a diverse following. He taught that the path to enlightenment consists of three main components, which are known as the three jewels: the Buddha, the Dharma, his teachings, and the Sangha, the community of his followers. By taking refuge in these three jewels, one could find protection and guidance on the path to enlightenment. The Buddha's teachings spread throughout India and beyond during his lifetime and continue to be followed by millions of people today. There are two major branches of Buddhism: Theravada, which is practiced mainly in Southeast Asia, and Mahayana, which is practiced mainly in East Asia. Theravada Buddhism emphasizes the personal attainment of enlightenment through one's own efforts, and Mahayana Buddhism emphasizes the Bodhisattva ideal, which is the idea that one should strive for enlightenment not just for oneself but for the benefit of all beings. Buddhism has had a profound influence on many cultures throughout Asia, from art, literature, and architecture to philosophy, psychology, and social issues. Even now, Buddhism is still growing and spreading in the Western world. The teachings of the Buddha are still relevant today. His emphasis on compassion, non-violence, and wisdom can help to create a better world for all. Buddhism is not a religion in the traditional sense, but a way of life that teaches people how to live in harmony with themselves and the world around them. By following the path of the Buddha, one can achieve a state of inner peace and understanding. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this channel.